What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. If you're new to the channel, it's your boy Rashid. You guys see the title. This is going to be a watch along. So we're going to be doing some in-game analysis here. And yeah, guys see the thumbnail. Danny Wolf is really the key to winning this game over here for many, many different reasons, though. But right now, doesn't seem like the Brooklyn Nets are actually guarding the three-point line really well. I gotta look at the percentages of the guy, but of the Houston Rockets players over there, man. But right now they're actually on a commercial break right now, so yeah, man, they need to actually generate their offense through Danny Wolf, and you look at Reed Shepard out there really tried to target him. And I think in that second quarter, you saw what they were doing with Cam Thomas. Yeah, Jordi Fernandez had to pull him out the game because, like, just defensively, he just doesn't give you any type of resistance whatsoever. I told you guys, Lakey was good, man. Brooklyn go crazy was good, man. Was good, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this game here. I was trying to get my camera to work. I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing, man. It's always something, man. It's always something when it comes to this stuff. Daniel was good. Happy New Year's. I forgot to even mention that. Happy New Year's to everyone. Anybody lives in New York? What's good, man? Anybody went down to Times Square last night? If you live in New York, I went one time in my life, man. You're not a New Yorker unless you officially get down to Times Square and watch the actual ball drop, man. So yeah, Jonathan was going on. Yeah, listen, I'm not with the tanking thing, man. I told you, Jonathan, man, it does not really truly work, especially like in the system that Adam Silver has. If it's not so-called rigged, if it is not rigged, it's a raffle system. You can the one of the, let's say, a team that made the play-in tournament could actually really get the lottery pick. Meanwhile, you're the worst team in the league and you can get the 6th, 7th, 8th pick, man. I'm just saying, let fate decide and just let the cards play where they play, man. Also, man, about an hour ago, I ran into Knicks coach Mike Brown, man. Him and I had a good 20, 25-minute conversation, man. I saw him in one of the supermarkets up where I live at. So really, really, really nice guy, really, really down to earth guy, man. Mike Brown, man. So shout out to him, man. All right, so they're back, Mr. Whammy. Now, of course, you guys understand that I actually really can't, show this game over here because the last time I did that, I think that was last season. YouTube terminated the stream. So, yeah, that's it. Lottery is actually rigged if we lose. Yeah, I agree. I said just try to win games, man. And try to add pieces, man. If you can't get it in the lottery this year, or in the draft, pretty much, let's see if we can add some free agents, pretty much, and try to build on what the Nets are actually currently doing right now. All right. So like I told you guys, Nick Claxton really improving, man. One of the things I wanted him to do last season was work on that right hand drive, man. And he's actually doing that. I guess Nola Troyer with the really Troyer with some decent defense. It's just that man made a really tough shot. Oh man, that's bad. That's bad. Nolan gotta get stronger. Really got to try to get into Thompson. Pause, but try to get into the body of Thompson and then try to go finish that layup. He's just too long. And if you're Shangoon, man, I would drop and then make Nick Claxton actually shoot the basketball, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, regular season games and the playoffs are two totally different seasons. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to actually move the basketball against this Houston Rockets defense. That's a bad gamble by oh, good block, Noah Clowney. Good block. And what do you guys think about Danny Wolf's defense, man? There was a couple of possessions that he was switched on to Reed Shepard. I told you guys, this is the value of Nick Claxton. You know, a 6'11" skinny center that's able to actually run the floor. You know, Şengün really can't keep up with him. I mean, this is the advantages that Claxton actually has, and he needs to really utilize this to his advantage, man. If he's going to get bullied on the interior against bigger, stronger centers, he needs to be able to use his speed, you know, against them. And then Nick Claxton should be able to make this free throw, man. I've been so like, you know, proud of the guy, man, working on his game in the offseason. Oh, man. And no rotation on the ball at all. I mean, he just like kind of threw it up there. Man, Danny Wolf, you falling for that, man? Come on. Force him to his right. Force him right. Force him right. Force him right. That's a good blitz. Yeah, you can't leave him wide open, man. Reed Shepard is a known shooter. Come on. All right, now Cam Thomas is in the game. We're going to really, really evaluate Cam Thomas right now. And let's see how he actually. Now you got Jabari Smith on him. Yeah, Şengün, man. You're trying to do too much. Wall up, wall up. Force Zaire to actually make that shot, man. It was a tough shot. Player one was good, man. I really wish Michael Porter Jr. was actually really playing in this game, man. You know, I really, really wish that. Yeah, I really wish he was playing, but. All right. Zaire should make this free throw here. All right, let's get back. Let's get the defense set. Yeah, they should try to get the ball out of Reed Shepard's hands. You know, let's say let good defense, good physicality, man. I love it. Yeah. Kevin Durant, listen, man. Kevin Durant's handles against like bigger, physical, stronger guys. I mean, I'm really, really impressed with Danny Wolf's defense, man. What do you guys actually think? Let me see if I can actually get the box scores up. Um, yeah, good defense by Nolan there. That's a ticky tack foul, man. Come on, man. Like you watch FIBA, you watch a lot of these other leagues, man. They're not calling that nonsense, man. Like Kevin Durant got to play through the physicality. Like, damn, I hate the NBA at times. I really do, man. I really do. Yeah, player one, they definitely used KD perfectly. I definitely agree with that. Oh man, Nolan just got pushed, man. This is where Nolan actually has to really get stronger, man. And y'all see, he just yeah, Nick Claxton, man, he's really playing like either he wants to get the hell out of here or but he's actually really, really playing well. Because I thought he would be a liability in this game. Or somewhat actually somewhat he is. Exactly. Jordi, yeah, that Danny Wells should be the point center. The offense should be actually, going through him on every single possession he's actually out there, man. So I mean, I don't know if Jordi Fernandez actually has a game plan or not, man, but he should have a game plan. But like Danny Wells should be touching the basketball every single possession. I mean, Zaire, in terms of his plus minus, he's definitely going to show up. He's definitely going to be a positive on the team, man. This is what it takes to really win games, man. You got to play hard. Nick Claxton, man. Okay. See, imagine if Nick Claxton had a jump shot, man. I mean, he would be one of the best centers in the NBA. I'm not saying top 5, but he definitely would be top 10. If he had a jumper, man. Yeah, good recovery by Danny Wolf. Good no call, referee. Good no call. Force him to his left hand. Yeah, you'd rather Torrey Eason actually beat you out there than like just, drive into the basket. So I'll take that. Force him into a long 2. Now the Reed Shepard and Cam Thomas matchup, he should be able to exploit that. It's not like Torrey Easton guarding him or Jabari Smith Jr. or Kevin Durant. Yeah, see, that's the problem with Cam Thomas, man. He just can't play through physicality. Good, all right, good defense. Nolan, good defense. Pass it out, pass it out, pass it out. Well, he got the foul. All right. Lakey, it's not that bad, man. It's actually not that bad. Danny Wolf is the reason why I'm really watching this team over here, man. Really, Danny Wolf. All right, let me throw the link in here for you guys. Anybody want to come in? We'll make it at least somewhat interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, Nick Claxton should do it though, man. Because again, big, like 250-pound guys, 260-pound guys do not want to get out there on the perimeter and actually guard like that, and move their feet. So, like, I was, last season in favor of trading Nick Claxton, but like you saw how much he developed in the off season. So if he can actually develop a jump shot, it doesn't have to even be a 3-pointer, just to like, Jonathan is up in here, man. Yeah, what's going on, Jonathan? What do you think so far, man? Cam Thomas, what's his point production right now, man? How much?
Oh, it's just not looking good for Cam right now. After that one game he had, the last 2, just he does not look like he's focused out there, not making smart shots, and just there's I mean, like you said, Jordy's removing him very quickly, and it's not just because he's trying to limit minutes. If you're not playing well out there on the defensive end, Jordy said himself he's going to have to sit Cam down. He's doing exactly just that. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
not looking good for him right now. We all knew this. A trade is likely happening. I don't know what we're getting at this point. Does it matter? Like the relationship is done with, so there's no point in keeping him past February 5th. Let him just walk for scot free. So get what you can and just end the relationship. This is just not. You can't save this, is what I'm trying to say right now. There's nothing to save with less than 34 days to go before the deadline. Like they just gotta end it at this point. It's just there's nothing to save.
I mean, is it that bad, man?
Listen, at the end of the day, you have Nolan, you have these other guys that want to get minutes, that want to grow their games, and just having Cam now be a sixth man, the timing doesn't work. There's no way to make this timing work right now. As much as some people want it to work, it's just not going to work in the time frame we have right now. And after this game, I'd rather sit MPJ for the next few weeks. If this is what we have to do to get a top pick for the next 2 months of the season, so be it. Like the December fairy tale stuff was fun for some people, but this month is about business, securing a top 4 pick any means necessary at this point. That's what the goal should be. And this is exactly what has to happen.
Oh damn, my camera just died, man. I may have to buy a new one. I meant to
Yeah.
spend $1,000 on a new camera, man. This is
Definitely got to get yourself a new camera. but yeah, but yeah, BK. Like I just think this should be about business right now. Securing a top pick, plays rookies as much as possible. Of course, they were going to have a bad night tonight for Wolf and Powell. This is their first time ever starting, and against a team like Houston, they're playing like football out there against us, quarterback style, like going at us against the rim every chance they get. Like nobody should be surprised at this. The goal is to
remember that. So in this
right
game, there's no Michael Porter Jr. That's what they was running their offense through. And this is like the second time that Nolan got discarded so easily, man. He has to get stronger, man. That's one of the things in the offseason that he actually has to do. Yeah, no, that was actually Jalen Wilson that got discarded. Look at that push, man. Damn.
Yeah. Listen, Nolan has to definitely get strong. But I do like the fact that he is trying to get more confident with his shot making abilities. He can make just.
Yeah, man.
Right now on it, like you said. But yeah, this is just the way it's going to be right now. And at the end of the day, people we should play MPJ to win these meaningless games. But it's like, is MPJ going to be the next 5 to 10 years in Brooklyn? I'm not going to take that gamble.
Kevin Durant, if this is and like when Dayron was in there, and this is what they need to do, like have like Cam Thomas be more like off the basketball.
That's what I was saying too.
That's what you got to do against like bigger, physical, stronger, longer defenders. Is like you got to move without the basketball. Him trying to catch the ball and going one-on-one with the Houston Rockets is not going to work. If there was a bunch of Reed Shepherds on the floor, it works for Cam Thomas. But against this Houston Rockets team, hell,
and that's why this Cam Thomas Nolan backcourt is not sustainable long term. Against bad teams, yes, but against the top of the top right now, like Houston, you cannot have that backcourt in a serious playoff series off your bench because those two guys are getting top
said now you got Cam Thomas and Nolan in the backcourt right now. So Breezy said this is actually going to work, and so let's
you can say it works all you want. Look at their team right now; they have freaking quarterbacks. And Reed Shepard tonight's been beating our ass up with just effective shots all night. So it's like that backcourt against big bad teams, it's not going to work. Against bad teams, yeah, it's going to work. But if you're going to try to be a serious team, you can't have both Nolan and Cam in your backcourt.
Yeah, Dayron got to protect the paint better, man. Like I don't know why he keeps coming up.
I can see Dayron being traded this year. I think he's giving you some things tonight. He's been part of the reason why we haven't had a chance at all. But still, you still see the same mistakes with Dayron. Still gets those foul calls they shouldn't be getting. He still can't dribble. Like I'm fine with Dayron being a backup, but if you're telling me that I have a chance to get some assets back from this deadline, I'm definitely picking up the phone because I just don't see enough from Dayron in 5 years where it's like that's amazing. I don't see it.
They were able to fight through his ball screens and they run 6'9", 265 pounds, man. They just fought right through the ball screen right there, man. So
yeah, just not enough. And Claxton tonight, I get that he's done better lately, but tonight he hasn't done a lot. I mean, no real interior paint presence whatsoever. Like he's made the offensive leap somewhat this year, but defensively, I just don't see it with Claxton still. I mean, look who they got, Sengun, man. Sengun's been just having his way tonight, like badly.
Yeah, he was shooting 20% from the 3-point line, so they need to actually make him shoot threes, make him shoot perimeter shots. and
Right.
and with Dayron in there, Shangoon's not going to be able to really push him around like that. So I mean, that definitely helps right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
got the
just
switch. Nolan got switched on to Shangoon.
ugh, yikes. Nah, man. Listen, we have some small players on this team that got to get a lot stronger if they stay here. I think Nolan he has some time to work on that, but yeah, he got to get much stronger. And the Cam Thomas thing, I just think that relationship's over right now. I mean, Jordy's not hesitating to take Cam out early if he feels like Cam's not giving you any effort on defense, which none of us are expecting him
I
to
don't
do.
blame. Listen, that's how
Yeah.
OKC actually and Boston when they actually won their championships. I was saying this on the last stream that all five guys can guard. Man, um,
Right.
you don't have to
And
really send help or anything like that.
right.
So
You
yeah,
can't start Cam because you're essentially playing 4-and-5 basketball, which never works long term successfully. And some people think if he does get traded and he signs free agency, that some team will let him be a starter. No, not most teams kind of have their starters. Their benches are what Cam would probably fit an ideal role for, but you'd have to put great defensive pieces around Cam. And now with this bench, it's like now playing 3-on-5 basketball because Nolan and Cam aren't strong defensively. So yeah, this is I just don't see how this relationship continues past February 5th. And I think Sean would be deluded to keep Cam past the February 5th because he's not
yeah.
going to
I
resign
mean,
him.
definitely, like I said, definitely he is going to China, man. I just don't see a team out there. And I told you I met Mike Brown earlier, right?
Well, they offered you a job?
Nah, nah. Yeah, about an hour and a half ago, I met Mike Brown. He was in the supermarket, where I live at, and him and I were talking for about a good 20 something minutes. I said, "Well, how do you make Carl Anthony Towns plays defense?" And he
Oh, it's
chuckled and laughed.
funny.
He was like, "You asked too many questions."
That's great questions to ask because they lost to the Spurs yesterday
Yeah,
after,
I asked him about that.
having a
I
big
asked him about
lead.
that too. He was like, "Well, we can't win every single game." I
Nah,
was laughing. Now he's a really, really Mike Brown's a really, really nice guy, man. Yeah, yeah. He spent about almost $400 in groceries, though. I was like, "Damn, man."
wow, that's crazy. Not many people buying $400 groceries around here anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man,
A
but
really, really
yeah,
cool dude, though, man. So
that's
I said,
fun.
because of Mike Brown, and I was telling we were talking. I was saying, okay, I understand because I coach too. I said, I see why coaches make so much money now. I said, I really, really understand. I get it, man. And I understand. It's only me coaching these kids. I said, I understand why they have assistants. I was like, damn, I need another assistant over here so I can work with some of the weaker players on the team. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. But Mike Brown, shout out to Mike Brown, man. Really, 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 really nice guy, man. And I took a picture with him. So
New
yeah,
background cover?
huh?
New background cover?
Nah, man, nah. I
Oh
told
man, you
him
would
about the
get
show
trolled for
too. I
that
said,
one.
listen, man. I said, go, check out the channel. Come check out the channel. I don't want him to really shout it out or anything like that. Because I really want to build this organically. I don't want people to say, "Oh, the reason why your show is successful because Mike Brown shouted your show out." I want to do this from the actual scratch over here, man.
That's what we did. Remember when I joined this, we were at like 210, 220, and then we spent a year just working on it, getting up to over 1,000. Like I put so much work into getting this show
Yeah, I
elevated as it
appreciate
is.
that, man.
Like we built that from the bottom up so it'd be successful because I want to start my career off doing this show and that I can do it from scratch. I don't just have to go from place to place. Now I have different opportunities I'm looking at, and that's a good thing. But don't give up on the soups. I told you a long time ago, like just because it doesn't look like every show is a money bag result, still at the end of the day, you're getting people watching your product. And
Yeah,
from where it was to where it is now, you're over 1,000. You just gotta keep believing it, or else nobody
yeah.
will believe in it. That's
Been
all
a
I can
Net
say
fan
about
for over
that.
20 years. If we don't get a top four pick this year, I'm good as having a favorite player. Yeah, like as I'm saying, we don't get a if we don't get a top three pick, top four pick. The prize is definitely AJ DeBonsta or um Cameron Boozer. The jury's still out on Darren Peterson because like he has to be good as a Cade Cunningham, a Shea Gildas Alexander, um, from a physical perspective. It's not just like being able to score the basketball or being highly skilled. Being highly skilled doesn't mean anything, man. You have to be able to play through physicality, man, especially in this league.
Yeah, I want one of the wings, Dabasa, Boozer, or Wilson. One of those
You
guys could
think Reed
really
Shepard's an NBA player, man? I don't know.
He's a bucket scorer right now. I don't think he's necessarily a point guard that they envision playing quality minutes without Fred VanVleet, but that's who they got right now. They have no financial cap space to go after any point guard upgrades, so they have to make it work with Reed right now. Play one. I have Twitter. I think Bkny is John right now. That's where most of my content comes from. But yeah, this show right here is where it all started. Pretty much came on one day and was
That's the
like,
key for
"Hey,
Cam Thomas,
what
them
to do here?"
actually setting ball screens and being able to free him up, and he can get shots just like this. They run. This is what I'm saying with they run, and you got the Shangoon getting switched on to Cam Thomas. That works right there, man.
It's sad when I see Jalen Wilson trying to guard the Thompson twin, man. Like
Yeah, man.
that
This is
is
when I
nasty
when I
work.
say we have to get like those. You have to match physicality with physicality, man.
Right.
If Jalen Wilson is not physical and strong and athletic and long, well, we just have to get the players like that, man. I mean,
Right.
listen. When I was out there playing basketball, I mean, I still and we lost. Guys didn't
Yeah.
want to pick me up again, man. It's like, yo, we got to get better. You
Yeah,
know,
and Noah Clowney tonight, man, definitely he just had a crazy dunk, but most of the night tonight he wasn't doing a whole lot. Like Clowney's got to show without MPJ, can you actually be a legit top option for this team? And tonight I didn't really see Clowney do a whole lot tonight, which is that definitely gets you going. He's improved this year, but has he significantly improved this year? This is a game where I don't think his
good,
physicality
good
really came
backdoor
out.
cut right there from Zaire. I don't know why they worrying about Dayron Sharp actually generating offense. He's not that guy. I mean,
Man, they are putting absolute shellacking on us. They almost have 100 points with 9 minutes to go.
yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, Jalen Wilson, Nolan Traore, a perfect tanking backcourt. I could start that for the rest of the year.
That was a bad pass by Cam Thomas. You got to, like I said, you have to really, not turn the ball over because look, now you got like a fast break, and these players are like hyper athletic, man. The way they get down the field. What's the defense at? Come on, guys. Man, where's the
Yeah.
defense at? It's not. It's 97-71. Oh, but what's the, I want. I wish I could. I should have never did this show tonight because I want to hear what Sarah Kustok actually has to say about Cam Thomas.
Listen, I just think the relationship's over. Take what you could get. I'm surprised the Clippers haven't called the Nets about him. They need some type of offense. They can't expect Kawhi Leonard to drop 50 every night to get him out of the
I
hole
told
that
you,
they're
man,
in.
I'm not an advocate of helping the ops, man. We're gonna keep all the talent that we can on this squad, man. I'm not trying to help anyone else.
Listen, we got to secure a top pick. Right now, Claxton, open to moving him. MPJ, if the right offer presents itself, open to moving. Clowney, he can stay right now, but Clowney's got to show he could beat top competition, being the main option without another main option next to him. Tonight was a little disappointing for Clowney. But a lot of these vets, I don't see as long-term fits. I mean, Tyrese Martin, go. Terrence Mann, bye-bye. Like, even Zaire, I thought he could be a part of this future, but he's
No, I
not
keep
in
Zaire.
Jordan's
I keep
long-term
Zaire.
plans right now. I'm open to keeping him, but the way Jordy's benching him now, it's like, okay, you might want to trade him. So get value back that you
Well,
can. Zaire's gonna make
Jordy
it
did mention
$6 million.
that his defense wasn't as consistent. He needs him to play like that's the one thing you actually can control is actually playing hard and playing defense. Your shots are not going to go down all the time, but the one thing you could do for like the 20, 25, 30 minutes that you're out there is by playing hard, playing defense. That's the one thing you could do consistently more than actually just making shots.
Right. He was playing fine defense this year, but then he fell on his back and got a fracture of some sort. And ever since that day, Zaire's just really fallen off the team. Like, who
I
knows if he's
saw
still
how
doing it
38.
back?
Yeah, guys saw how 38-year-old Kevin Durant was able to get by Dayron that easily, man. Like Dayron, you got to get in a better defensive position, man. Like he's
He
standing up.
he's
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 not
still
in
got
the athletic stance.
he's still got those slow wobbly legs, man. And it's crazy because he's in probably
Yeah,
the best game shape of his life, but he doesn't know how to guard laterally on the court, pretty
nah, he
much.
was just bad there on that
And
possession.
that's why I tell people you could keep Dayron to be a backup, but this guy is not a top defensive backup where it's like, okay, he plays above level defense every night. He can rebound well, but he doesn't play
Where's
fine
Danny
defense
Wolf?
every
Yeah,
night.
I gotta see the thumbnail, man. I made this beautiful thumbnail, and I mean, where the hell is Danny Wolf at, man?
He's had some good shots tonight. He's had some drives to the rim. He drove to the rim
Ah,
against Kevin
ah.
Durant on a play. Kevin Durant actually had to play defense on him, and Wolf just drove to the rim with confidence. Hasn't been a perfect night for Wolf. He missed some threes, but he's definitely made some interior layup shots tonight, which is just good for him to get the confidence back. But he should be playing point center. They keep having him as a forward, and it's really like making his defensive weaknesses more a problem than they should be. Like you
No, he
cannot play
actually
Wolf out
played
of
good
position.
defense today. Like Reed Shepard a couple of times tried to take him
Yeah,
off the
that's a
dribble.
guard though. He can guard the guards, but it's like he can't guard like the Amon Thompsons and those other guys playing forward positions. Like it's just a Sangoon playing the
Oh,
four. Like you just
you
can't
were
do
forced.
that.
I mean, if you're gonna play up on him, you got to force a Men Thompson. I'm not sure what his percentage is from the three. It's probably like 30% from the three. Force him to beat you outside. Again, like you got to look at, and that's on the players right there. I mean, Jody, you got to know who your shooters are, like who your like say hot shooters, cold shooters are, and that's on the players, man. Like to go out there and look at the percentages of the shooters out there, man. Who could shoot from three? Like Reed Thompson, you want to be up on, but a Men Thompson, I don't know if he can. Let me see what he's shooting from the 3-point line this year.
Yeah, I just think they have Wolf out of position right now. But I'm glad Wolf got a start tonight. But I definitely think it was an adjustment period for him being a four. And I hope Jordy eventually moves him to point center because he could control offense. He could get people open. And right now, like that's what should have been happening tonight. But then they started Powell and Zaire, and it's like those guys aren't exactly
Yeah,
controlling the
they
ball on
gotta
the
be able
floor.
to muck the game up and play hard. But I guess, listen, if you're not, it's like if you don't have the physicality, it's like it could be like, let's say my current weight right now is like 277, right? And you got basketball players out there that's like 150 pounds. They could play as hard as they want, but it's like they're gonna just bounce right off me pretty much. And it's the same thing that over here, man. And this is what I'm saying, that you got to get guys that can match up. Basketball's about matchups, man. We need guys that could match up to these guys from an athletic standpoint right here, man. Run the floor, be able to finish, be
That's
able
why
to
this
absorb contact.
That's why this
Now,
draft is important because you have some athletes in that top four that could actually go to the rim and actually do these things already. And it's like we cannot let that opportunity slip us by because this roster, the only athletic players really are
all right,
um,
so
Jake Powell, and
He's shooting 18.3% from the 3-point line. They need to force him to shoot threes, man. Like when you play basketball, man, you can't just go out there and just hoop. You actually have to have a game plan. So Amen Thompson is shooting 18.3%. Why are you playing? Don't play him on the perimeter. Drop back and force him to actually shoot threes. Make him beat me from the 3-point line, man. I don't understand what the hell is going on here.
yeah, it's just that kind of night.
All right. It's good defense over there by Jalen Wilson. Hey, they used up a lot of shot clock right there. Ooh, tough shot, man. Damn, tough shot.
They double teaming Cam and dropping the ball out of his hands. They just did a jump ball because they double teamed him.
Yeah. They blitzing him. Yep. He's holding the basketball. Yo, recognize that you're getting double teamed. You're getting blitz. Look, see, that's what I'm saying with Cam Thomas, man. He's just looking to score. And it's like the same thing with the kids I actually coach. It's the same mistake that these kids actually make,
Oh
not
no,
pass the
Nolan
ball.
Traore was down for a bit. He just got back up. Okay, damn, William almost got hurt. Nolan's hurt. Oh no.
That's all right.
That's not good. It's one of my young
I
players,
mean,
man.
he hasn't really been doing. It's not like Michael Porter Jr. getting hurt, like an impact player. Nolan's really just trying to figure things out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't want young players to get hurt, man. Hopefully it's
No.
he's leaving. What is it?
Yeah, your stream is a little bit faster than mine.
Yeah.
It looked like a hand injury. Yeah, it looked like
Oh man. Wait, let's see. Okay.
it looked like he fell on his hand.
Ooh. Right on that wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he didn't break his wrist, man. If he got a wrist fracture, I'm pissed for him. Because he has noodle arms, man. He got freaking noodle arms, bro. Like,
And Cam Thomas this is the only way he's really going to be able to stay in the league is by hitting these type of shots. But like if he's not hitting these type of shots, then
the double teams thing is he shouldn't be doing that right now. Like you should already know they're gonna double team and he should be able to get out of those by now. And it's like he's still same thing. double team him. He doesn't know where to go with the
Yeah,
ball. Like,
I'm looking at the replay. Most of his weight really fell on that arm right there, man. He really couldn't brace himself.
ah, hopefully it's just a sprain or something.
It
That's
looked
not
like the shoulder could have been impacted there too.
man.
Good defense. Good defense. Oh, good D. I think he played up on him. How much does Torrey Easton actually shoot from the 3-point line? Let me see something here. Wait, I'm on the wrong one. I think Danny Wolf just closed out a little too aggressively on that play, man. Again, just look at the percentages of these players, man. You know, force them to shoot jumpers. I don't think Torrey Easton's an excellent 3-point shooter that you actually have to be closing out that hard on. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Torrey Easton, how much does he shoot from the 3-point line?
Danny Wolf just got denied at the rim.
Yeah, 36% from the 3. Okay. All right. I mean, that's still average. Yeah, you don't want to give up a wide open lane.
Jabari Smith blocked Wolf at
Good
the rim.
defense by Danny Wolf, man. Yep,
Yeah,
slow down,
he
slow
just got
down,
he
slow
just got a
down,
block on by Smith,
slow down.
man.
Not enough man movement with the Brooklyn Nets, man. Everybody's just standing around.
Because they don't have established point guard. You don't have established point guard. That's exactly what you're going to get. Which for getting a top pick, I don't mind right now.
Danny Wolf just got blocked right there, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
You got this. You got the switch that you wanted. Ooh. Again,
Man,
he just didn't really get into the body of Jabari Smith Jr. first. You got to get into the body first. You know, like these athletic guys, man. You know, you got to get into the body first, then go for that dunk. All right, so let's see. That's good. They go under the screen. You know, shoot the 3-point shot. Don't take what the defense gives you. Good shot by Jalen Wilson there. Force him left. Drake Powell. Force him left. Force him left. There you go. Good. Kevin Durant with a horrible pass right there, man. Right there, Danny Wolf is up. Oh my gosh. They don't be looking for Danny Wolf, man. You know, like what do you guys think, man? They get about 3 more stops, a couple of more stops here. You know, they're blitzing Kevin Durant. They probably can come back.
Yeah, right. PK. Sure. Yeah, listen, there was
Let's
never
see what
that
they're
was going to
doing
win
this semester
tonight's game.
here, man.
At the end of the day, whatever win tonight's game, man. At the end of the day, this is what the Nets should be planning this upcoming month of January. They could go on a long road trip end of the month. Like trade some of these vets off, let these young guys keep playing, let them keep growing in their roles, and just you got to live with the results to secure a top pick. And it may be nasty, but getting a top pick has never been clean. That's for sure.
That's not a foul on Drake Powell, man. I mean, give me a break with the ticky-tack fouls, man. I mean,
Kevin Durant always gets that
has
call.
to have somewhat of an advantage. If anything, Kevin Durant initiated the contact, man. Jesus, man. I hate the NBA at times, man.
Oh, Nolan's coming back. Thank goodness. Okay, that's a positive sign. Looks like he just got a little stinger on his hand for a bit.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, like I said, he had to put all that weight on his hand right there, man, on that left arm.
Good, he's back. Yeah, listen, I want to keep seeing the rookies start in games and see what happens. It may look ugly, but they gotta learn from. They gotta learn. They're able to play against the best. You gotta lose to the best and then beat the best. Drake Powell just got a great steal. Drake Powell just got a great steal and to score a bucket. That was a good steal.
Yeah, hopefully, let's see what he can actually do in this next span of minutes over here, man.
Oh, he stole the ball from Thompson. That's a good steal. He just pickpocketed Ahmed Thompson. That's a good highlight.
Who's that, Drake Powell? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good highlight. Listen, Drake Powell wasn't a great game for him, being his first career start, but those are plays that I got to see Powell make more of because he has it in him.
Let's see if they can get a couple of stops over here, man. They can get like 3 stops and make a couple of shots, make some threes. But again, there's not a lot of man movement with the Brooklyn Nets, All right, all right. Let me put more of these tags in. Yeah, so they play tomorrow. Hopefully, Michael Porter Jr. plays. This is the game that Michael Porter Jr. If you don't want him to play a back to back, let him play in this game compared to like the Charlotte. I think they play Charlotte tomorrow.
I would just keep resting MPJ next few games. Let me rush him back from a cold. It's flu season. Don't want anybody else get sick.
Yeah, that's true too, man. There's a nasty flu going around, and yeah, there is.
Yeah, just keep playing the rookies tomorrow. I would start Nolan, Powell, Wolf, and yeah, I'll start those three guys tomorrow. Start a line with Clowney and Claxton. Just see what happens. At this point.
I know you want this AJ DeBonsa, man. I just like I said, this is like going into the casino. I just don't expect to win, man.
Tabasa, Boozer, Wilson. I have three shots. I'm taking three shots. Hoping I land one of them. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it
you
is.
realize like Atlanta got the number one pick by actually making the play-in tournament, though.
They got Rubinstein, who they want to trade for Anthony Davis. That was a complete waste of a pick for them. And Dallas, they've been taken care of by the NBA. There are some teams that do make those plays get taken care of. The Bulls made a play in BK last year. They got the 11th pick. Like it could just be as good for one team as horrible for another. For us, why tempt fate like that? For what? Some good morale wins? Listen, this is about business right now. We got the morale wins. The rookies learned how to win early in a month of December, playing next to some of these vets. Now cash in on the vets' values. Like if you can tell me I'm keeping Claxton and MPJ for the next 2 or 3 years to do what exactly? Late playing? Like, no, that's not gonna help the rookies get better. That's gonna create a wall for them even more than it is right now.
What do you think about Houston? Are they a point guard away from actually winning the championship or what?
They are definitely a top team. I think Denver, with all the injuries Denver's dealing with, was top three. But man, if they keep getting these injuries and Joker comes back, he gets hurt again. I think Rockets have a shot to at least go 1-on-1 against OKC potentially. But yeah, Denver getting injured is definitely changing up the Western structure for sure. But I still got OKC against Rockets because the Rockets do need a point guard in a 7-game series, or else Kevin Durant, these other guys, they're not going to be able to offensively keep up. But they have no way of getting a point guard right now unless they make a move for somebody that they can convert into a temporary point guard at this point.
All right, let's see. Tomorrow they're playing where are we over here? Oh, why are they showing the second? Oh yeah, they play the Wizards tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and then we played
Yeah.
Denver on the weekend. Denver just lost Jonas Valanciunas to a calf injury, so they don't have Joker or Valanciunas for Sunday against us.
Okay. No, Danny
So
Wolf
if that
should be
means
like
that
a
means
key.
that is
Now, let's see what Danny Wolf can actually do in
well,
these last
Clax,
games.
Aaron,
Ah,
yeah,
you
like
got
they
like
should
with
all
Kevin
be able to
Durant,
eat
like
on
you got to
Sunday.
get like a bigger physical guy on him, and you got to get into the shooting pocket of KD, man. That was just way too easy. Like you have like I think Nolan Troyer was running at him. I mean, he doesn't even see that hand right there. All right. Nolan Troyer.
I'm surprised they're still playing Kevin
Maybe they
Durant right
call up
now.
Ben Sarif. They call him up.
He's out right now. But yeah, listen, I just think the
Defense,
Nets
man.
got to get this trade deadline started. I'm expecting to move soon, like not to wait till February 5th, but like make some type of move right now. We got to get this ball rolling here.
I love Danny Wolf's game, man. He can play on and off the basketball. You see him like
He
going out
should be
there.
a point center. I don't get why he wants this guy to be a forward. It's not going to look great. Oh, we got a nice Wolf 3 right there. You go. Oh, but he's a better as a point center because he knows how to run offense and he drives in the paint. Like Claxton doesn't drive in the paint consistently, and the people are saying he's a point center, but it's like that's a fallacy. He's not a legit point center.
Yeah, I think that Kevin Durant 3 just sealed the deal right there, man. I was hoping maybe they can make a comeback, but that KD 3 right there, I think that's money right there. Danny Wolf with a 3. That's what I'm saying. He's like, if we don't get like AJ DeBonsta or Cameron Boozer, I'm good with Danny Wolf, man. I mean, he causes a lot of matchup issues, man. He
Player
does.
one, you're not stripping the whole roster down. You have 5 guys you drafted. You have Clowney, that's a 6 core right there. You have your library, that's a 7 core right there. So he needs to have to iron out the rest of the roster with winning vets, which we have cap space to do so. But if you're telling me Claxton, PJ, Cam, and these other vets are going to help us long term, I don't think that's a smart move because that means you're just staying in the middle. And then
That's
these guys'
too
values
easy.
will get worse. And then you're trading for second round picks. I think you should cash
Player
in.
one makes a good point over here. I want you to read this though, Jonathan. Man, the idea of tearing down the whole team in hopes of getting a number one pick, is ludicrous.
Again, are MPJ and Clax the whole team right now? Or are they just two veterans playing well right now?
Man, if we have more Danny Wolf playing like Danny Wolf should be playing like 38, 9, 30. He just makes everybody around him better, man. I just don't understand what's up with Jordi Fernandez. Like let the man play.
It's the Claxton thing. I think Sean Marks has to trade Claxton in order for Danny Wolf to hit his
No,
full
I don't
form
want to. I
on his
don't.
team.
You can play them together, man.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't. Listen, Claxton defensively will get
Claxton
outmatched
has
by
been
the best
improving though.
bigs. I just don't see it working because Claxton can't be a forward. If Wolf's being point center, Claxton has no offensive game. You said it multiple times. Claxton can't even make a 2 or 3, even if he tried at this point.
No, but he has been playing better. As
Better
of late.
with assists and free throws, but jump shots, 3-pointers, it's never gonna happen. Like I can't play positions basketball like that where Claxton offensively is a bigger liability while Wolf is a bit of a defensive liability, but offensively as a point center, he makes up
Come
for that.
on, Nolan. Like Danny Wolf doesn't have position, man. Why would you throw a crazy ass pass like that, man? Come on, where's the IQ at? And even like on the other end, where Danny Wolf was guarding KD, force him off the 3-point line, force him to beat you from the 2-point line, man. That's too easy. Again, same thing with Şengün. Şengün shoots 20-something% from the 3-point line, and it's like there's no game plan defensively. This should have been a much, much closer game, man, because the Rockets really
It
don't have that
wasn't.
much
It
good
wasn't going to
team.
be a closer game. When you face the best teams in the NBA, I don't care how good that month of December was. This is your reality check. This is a reality check for a lot of people. Some people have said to me, "Oh, John, the way MPJ Clax are playing and the rookies, like this is a playing team right now or playoff." I'm like, "What are you guys smoking right now? Look at Houston. They have quarterbacks on their team. We don't have no quarterbacks on this team. We have guys that are
Yeah, but they
offensively
still
doing
have
well on a
guys
bad
who really
team."
can't. They like Şengün can't shoot threes. He can't. He's not really known as a shooter.
But Sangoon is an
Um,
interior threat. This guy knows how to
yeah, but
score a variety of
again,
ways in the
he
interior.
still only weighs 240 something pounds. Like
That's
Dayron
that's
should have
that's
been more of
body
a
mass, though. That's what you
factor in
need.
this game. I mean,
At the end of the day, Houston has the one thing we need in this upcoming draft: physicality. If I had a Cam Boozer as my power forward, okay, I feel good about us right now. Or a small forward, I could play Cam Boozer at small forward too.
well, really, Cam Booz only weighs 230 something. A lot of
That's
your
game.
power.
That's close to game shape, though. He adds a few more pounds. He's right there. So he's on the cusp of having game shape before he steps one foot on the court, and that's what you need. Like our rookies, they have to take 2 years just to get that type of form. Clowney took 3 years, you know? But that's the gamble you take with guys that you think could get to that level. Cam Boozer's already at the physicality level. And that's why you can't let this draft like slip through your hands because you ain't gonna get it back. I tell people, you people are fine drafting 8 through 9. You look back 5 to 10 years, if we still haven't won a championship, saying, "Damn, why didn't we take our shot?" Because you were fine being complacent. I don't want to be complacent with this team because this isn't a legit team right now. I think the rookies are learning some things here or there, and they're getting better. But our vets' values are never going to get this better if you keep them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, like
Well,
I
we'll see.
said, they don't.
Well,
If
we'll
they
see what
don't get like
happens.
we see some other guys that can actually. We just got to build, man. You keep the talent that you actually have, and just keep building. Whether that be free agency. Now, if you look at a player like Michael Porter Jr., let's look at the 2026 free agency, NBA free agency. Let's see who the Nets could actually get. Let me see something here.
The only way I'm open to keeping MPJ is if you're going to get a start through the trade market. And if Ant-Man wants out of Minnesota, okay, that whole conversation with MPJ changes. But there's a few guys I'm willing to keep some of these vets on the team to get if it's a game-changing superstar. But there's no telling if our timeline is ready for that. That's why you got to evaluate
Listen, you
the
can't
pieces
you
you
can't
have.
bank everything on the draft, man. If it's not the draft, it's going to have to be you have to have a plan B too, Jonathan. It
Right,
just
right,
can't
right.
be
But
a
the
plan
plan B
A.
happens right after this upcoming draft. So if we did everything everything right and we still don't get what we want, okay, we still have cap space and picks to go get that star, but you rather go for the thing that you traded back for first than just going for the short term, try to win right now thing. Because we've done that twice already, BK, and it got us like a year's worth of contention. That's it. That's not going to get you anything if you're trying to build something.
Well, what do you mean? Actually trying to get free agents, you're saying?
Like what we did with trying to get those aging vets from Boston, and what we did trying to get Katie, Kyrie, and James. What we thought on paper, that's going to win you 4 or 5 titles.
Listen, that's what happens when you have a big three, man. I mean, it could work. I mean, you definitely could win a championship, but like so many things have to go right, man. One of those big three gets injured, that's it. You're done. So it does work with Sean Marks because you don't really need like in that big three, you don't need like another superstar. You just need really good, high quality role players. But the problem is, once one of those big threes go down, whether it be Kevin Durant, like say LeBron gets hurt, or in that big three, he gets hurt, then that's it. It doesn't work, But it does work if you can actually, if nobody gets hurt, nobody gets injured.
Yeah, we just gotta play our cards right now.
Actually, I'll say this for another video. Trae Young it's available, right? And then the Atlanta Hawks are looking to actively get rid of Trae Young.
You think the Cam Thomas situation is bad? Trae Young is making it utterly difficult, making $48 million. He has the same weaknesses as Cam Thomas, but he's getting paid $48 million, and the Hawks have one of the worst defenses since he stepped back. Like, I was fine getting Trae if we had a Giannis on this team. But we have no top star.
You guys understand what I'm trying to tell you? Like, we need how athletic the NBA is right now.
And how does Trae Young help with that? Trae athletic? That dude is literally going to be a liability.
I'm just saying, like, they got a lot of if this is 25 years ago, the Cam Thomas's work, the Trae Young's work, but you have so many 6'8", 6'9" guys that could really generate offense, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
why they're doing that? Because that's how you win. The NBA is evolving because they want to win more than just be a playing team or just a short-term team. They would have to get real tall, top-tier talent. I said this to many people. There's 3 criteria. You have to be tall, you have to be able to play defense, you have to have some type of athletic ability. Some of these rare talents do. Our team, we have guys that don't fully meet all that, especially a guy like a Cam Thomas. And now you take into account the Trae Young thing. He meets none of those qualities, and he's making $48 million, which is still astounding to me because he is valuable a few years ago. And right now, no. His value is dipped.
All right, so CJ, you there? Let me see. He came in. All right, CJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's good, man?
Good.
What's good with you, man? So, 120 to 96, or what did you actually see in this game, man? Any concerns, Cam Thomas issues, or
man? Like I told you, Cam Thomas is a long-term piece. That's why it goes to the point with me and John saying you're not a franchise guy, bro. I still hearing people on Twitter talking about you're a franchise guy, bro. You're not a franchise guy. I
disagree with you, man.
You're not efficient, man. Huh?
Hey, I got a blast, man. Have a good rest of your night, man.
All right, Jonathan.
All right, John.
Yeah. And player one actually, AP is on here, man. AP was good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah.
That's been going on, man. I've been seeing a lot of things going on this channel, man.
Oh yeah, like what?
John running from helping DJ. That was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
That was a good show, man.
That was
like, I had to bait Breezy into that, man, because he was on some Cam Thomas glaze shit.
Oh no, that was a different show. That was okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, one previous. That was probably one of the best shows I think I ever did, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would say this. I agree with John a little bit about we need a tank because we need another star.
Happy New Year's. What's good, man?
But
going so we saying DJ that shoot leader.
Yeah, but as far as
that's AP. That's not DJ. That's AP.
Yeah. The hell no, I ain't DJ. But as far as trading MPJs, like wow. Because if he, first of all,
on that, man, I want to get your perspective on that. Yeah. Well, why don't you want to actually trade?
First of all, we actually need NBA players, and he helps the rookies out. And after next year's draft, we don't have our own draft pick, so we're gonna need players to help build this roster out, regardless. So
let's say, all right, hypothetically, you do get an AJ DeBonster, right? He's gonna need spacing and shooting around him.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell Jonathan. And if you're going to trade like Michael Porter Jr., who are you going to get to replicate what he can actually really do? Replicate his production, being able to score off the basketball like that, you know?
Yes.
And his game is not predicated on athleticism. You know, like if y'all,
it's not.
was injured too. He's like, oh, what about the back injury? I mean, KD had an Achilles injury. I mean, come on, and nobody's really complaining about that. So if MPJ's holding up, and he has been for the last 3 or 4 years, it's better than Ben Simmons. You know, but his
game ain't based on athleticism. It's based off shooting. So we could be good with him. But as far as rip down the whole team just to
you get a pick,
so we can draft, and then we might not even get the number 1 pick. We might end up with the fifth. Like
we'll look at the free agency list. Come next, actually this year. Now it's 2026. I gotta get used to that. So we look at the free agents coming up.
What's good, Easy? What's good, Player One?
Y'all. I listen. I wouldn't be, LeBron James. I would take him. I'm not saying LeBron James can actually bring us to the promised land, but
I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take. No. We gotta have a different system for LeBron James.
260. And
if we don't need him. We don't need him.
Get me out. You play him at the point guard position. He's a matchup nightmare. So imagine Ja Morant guarding like
it's over for him because he can't play defense. So he gonna make our defense collapse, and it's gonna be a lot of issues. So no, it's over for LeBron, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say, man.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on tonight's game? You actually watched it though? What do you think, man?
Kind of.
I put Danny Wolf on the thumbnail, man, and I'm like, I need to see more Danny Wolf, man. And
I mean, Wolf is.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
I was just saying,
like he's going to get tortured. He's going to get like bullied by the bigger power forwards. Listen, all those guys actually have to guard him too, though, man. He's shooting like.
Yeah, I'm not really understanding John's point of having him play power forward. Why he don't want him to play power forward? He should, because Claxton could play center. Claxton could cut. You saying Claxton don't drive to the rim, and he actually does. Claxton is versatile.
Really good, imagine if Claxton had a jump shot right now. Imagine if he had a
Exactly. I mean, he's good enough. He put pressure on the offense some plays. Like, why not even? I don't like. I said, you could play point. You could play point center. You could play point forward with Wolf and Claxton cutting or Danny Wolf cutting. Like, I don't understand why you got to have either or. Like, you can have both. That's my opinion on that. So.
Yeah, I wanted to see more Danny Wolf, man. And Claxton doesn't have to start every single game. Like there's times where, maybe like Danny Wolf is like a better matchup. You would make Şengün work, having to play on the perimeter. And Danny Wolf could put the ball on the floor. So I mean, I don't know what's up with Jordi Fernandez, man. He's not like he's just committed to a certain like start like Claxton. I love Claxton, he's doing well, but if you have Danny Wolf who can cause matchup issues like by him hitting the
Wolf is not ready, man.
Why is he not ready? How come?
He's not ready. He's like, I mean, I ain't saying he's not ready, but you have to play him next to Claxton, like. And sometimes playing by himself, but as far as him taking over the reins, like you really want that? I don't.
Look, I mean, Claxton is supposed to be a defensive guru. I mean, how did that work out tonight, man? I mean,
you can't guard the perimeter and the paint at the same time. Like we don't have no perimeter defenders.
Sometimes a good defense is actually a good offense.
Yeah, but we got to have actually a good defensive team, which we don't.
Mo Beasley, pull up Mo Beasley. I want to get your perspective on Houston, man.
And as far as
guys want to beat San Antonio or OKC, even with Kevin Durant, man.
Like I said, you have a unrealistic take. First of all, this whole month we've been playing great defense, so we have potential to play. I ain't saying. We are a great defensive team. We have potential to play great defense. And the way Jordi coach, I think it's possible. Now, we don't have to trade away Claxton. I don't know. We got Claxton on a
No, I was saying last
decelerate
season.
in there.
Trade
Oh yeah,
Claxton.
yeah. Okay,
You know,
okay. I
I'm
thought you
pretty
meant this
careful
season.
now. I
That's
want
a
him.
rookie. You are
Yeah, because like
stacking
CJ,
his-
CJ,
that's a
AP,
rookie.
man, if Clax develops a jumper like this next off season, I mean, sky's the limit for him, man.
Yeah, he's progressing. So I don't want to. All right, now I understand if you want to get rid of Cam Thomas. Okay, I understand that. I understand if you want to get
Oh
rid
yeah, you were
of.
supporting Cam Thomas too, man. Like, so
Yeah, I
what are
was.
your
I
takes
was.
on my Cam Thomas takes though, man? You think they're bad or
Um, I think it's unfair, but I understand it. Like, I just think y'all put too much on her because we still need another shot creator because we can't just have MPJ because when it comes to the playoff, that's isolation basketball. Like all of that system offense that everybody be running is going to get stymied in the playoffs. So as far as having an isolation scorer, you need that. Now, if you want to get a taller isolation scorer, that's another debate. But as far as Cam
well, that's the
Thomas,
thing
he's
though. They do have a bunch of 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" guys that can do what Cam do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
but
the
who
thing.
who is the guys though? You got to name the guys.
No, we got to
And
get those guys.
all right, but
We have
who
to get
are
those guys. Like right now,
who?
you're not going to really win with Cam
All
Thomas.
right,
Like,
but who in the
who's
draft? Who in the draft is like that though?
if you look at maybe Darren Peterson, right?
All right, but
But
he's
I
but
gotta really study Darren Peterson's game because I'm comparing him to like a Cade Cunningham.
yeah.
It's not about skill per se. I mean, yes, skill helps, but a lot of guys are skilled, but you got to be able to like play through contact, finish through contact, and
Mhm.
you can't do that, then you got to match physicality with physicality, especially in the playoffs, man, because the referees. I saw that Houston. It was the Phoenix game and the Brooklyn Nets game where the referees was just letting them play. They wasn't calling
Yeah,
hand checks, and Cam Thomas really couldn't play through it, man. He was getting frustrated, taking bad shots, not getting his
yeah. The
teammates
Warrior games, they
involved.
was trapping them. They was doing everything. It's a lot
Yeah.
of. I
I
mean,
think
but
Jordi Fernandez snatched him out of there. The last trap that they put him, the last blitz, he didn't. He held on to the ball too long and didn't pass.
yes, yes. And that's the learning experience. I mean, it took
Yeah,
Claxton this long to learn. So why can't take
yeah.
Cam Thomas this?
But
So
I mean,
I just feel like you
hopefully,
just give it up on listen, now can't if he want the max or whatever, nah. Like he gotta get out of here with the max shit.
well,
Like as
you
far
can't just like Cam Thomas' mind. He just wants to score, but you have to like be able to like score and then look for your like teammates like simultaneously, man. It can't just be a scoring mindset. You got to look where the help is actually coming from. Sometimes, like 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 in Cam Thomas's situation, you'll see teams do this where they'll
Mhm.
trap, on two possessions, then go single coverage, then they're
Yeah.
gonna act like they're gonna trap, to kind of throw you off a little bit. So you got to be able to make those
Yeah.
right reads and see where your other teammates are. So that's
Yeah,
one of the
I
things.
guess
Yeah,
he's having a little problem playmaking. There's not a lot of spacing out there. But as far
yeah,
as he do need to learn how to pass, but like I said, everybody thought Claxton was going to be just Claxton that he was the last couple of years. Then he, surprised a lot of people. So we can't just give up on Cam Thomas right away. Now, I don't think like looking at him further, I don't think like his game gonna really translate to Jordy's system. But as far as we need two scorers, we definitely do. Now, I don't agree with trading away everybody. We shouldn't just rip apart the team to the T-bone. Like I don't. We got to start competing by next year.
yeah. I agree. I mean, they compete now, man. I mean, I think if Michael Porter Jr. was playing today, he just adds a different dimension to the
Yes,
actual team.
yes.
So,
You can see the
um,
difference.
yeah, you see the difference because you like the Golden State game. I mean, I was shocked. I said, dude, he playing like an all-star, man. It was just they had to really like, get the ball out of his hands, and other guys have to step up, man. So I think if even like in the first 15 games, Michael Porter Jr. was actually really doing his things. If other guys were stepping up, the Nets would probably be about like 5 games better, 4 or 5 games better than what they are currently right now.
Yeah, but they're a young team. I expect this. I didn't agree with everybody talking about, oh, let's go to the try to get in the playoffs now. Like, look at us. We still top 5 in the lottery odds, top 4.
Yeah.
So we on pace to be in the top 5 lottery. So as far as John talking about we winning too much games and we too far out, I don't see that. Like we in the
Yeah,
right position.
you have to let it play out, man. You know, because like
Yes,
I said, the way Adam Silver has the thing,
yes, the rig.
if it's not rigged, right? So he has it as a raffle system. I don't know. You ever played raffles before, AP?
Yeah, I play
So
raffles.
guys, like someone could buy 200 tickets, you
Hmm.
know, and the person
And
that
not
actually
win.
went to 5 or 6 tickets can actually win versus your 200 tickets. You know, it's just
Yes.
so random. You know,
Yeah,
Pink, it was
definitely
good over here,
random.
man. Good luck with that. Yeah, definitely, man. Listen, and Steve Kerr had high praise for what Jordi Fernandez is actually doing. Oh, AP, I told you I met Mike Brown today, man.
You did?
Yeah, yeah. I
What
saw him.
Mike Brown? You talking about the Knicks?
Yeah, yeah. Him and I
Oh,
were
you
talking
did?
for about a good 20 minutes, though, man. You
About
know,
what?
really, really, really down to earth guy, man. Really cool dude, man.
Oh,
Tall
that's what's
though,
up.
man. He's a big dude. And him
Yeah,
and
he
his
used to play in the
wife.
NBA.
Yeah,
So
yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
see, I mean, you can't. I guess you can't be no 101, right?
Nah, he's too big for me. I'm a big dude. He's big. He's like big as me, damn near, man. So
Yeah.
I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". But
Oh
you can
shit!
see he's strong, man. So
Where you met him at, Manhattan?
nah, he's up here in Westchester County. I'm in Westchester. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. All
yeah.
right. Well, I mean, shit, that's good. I mean, that's gonna be Jody. I don't know how tall
I,
Jody is,
I,
but
I asked him. Yo, how do you make Cat play defense, man? He started laughing. He said, I said, you ask so many questions. I'm like, yeah, man, that's a realistic thing, though.
nah, I mean, he ain't gonna give you the sauce and shit. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna try to throw his players under the bus.
Yeah, I was.
So,
I know. That's why I was just laughing when I said it, though. But I was just telling him about my coaching struggles with the kids. I said, I see why you
mhm.
guys actually really make good money now. I see why coaches make millions of dollars because, like,
You got different
it does go.
personalities
Man,
and
I needed a drink at the last game. Man. I said,
yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, man. That shit is
yeah,
hard
yeah,
though,
yeah.
but
No, he was
uh,
up in like the Scarsdale area, you know, Patriot. Yeah, up in Scarsdale.
Scarsdale.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would say this about the
That,
Rockets.
that's why the Knicks are really like. If I was like a coach or a player, not that I'm not shitting on the Brooklyn Nets, but like Westchester County, living in Westchester County compared to living in New York City, the Nets should get a practice facility in Westchester County, and you would get like more players that want to
Nah,
come play here.
nah. They good in Brooklyn. I mean, when you got money, it don't really matter. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because you got your own pad anyway. So
nah, but
as far
the
as
energy up here, like when I drive home, man, it's different. I can't describe it, man. Like I can't describe living in Westchester. When I go into the city, it's just like a bad negative energy, man. I don't know.
that's to you though, but some people that's really not from New York gonna look at it as a
No, I lived
positive
in the Bronx all
energy.
my life.
Like,
That's what I'm saying, man. You know?
yeah, but yeah, that's why I said you from the city.
Yeah.
Anybody that's from the city like getting away from the city. People that's not from the city like coming in. I ain't saying they like living there, but they like the energy. It's different
Yeah.
from what they grew up on. But as
Yeah.
far
Yeah.
as us, like, yeah, I like to get out. Like, don't get it
And
twisted, man.
someone had to tell me about it because when I walked into the store, they was like, yo, that's Mike Brown. That's Mike Brown. You know, one of the kids I actually play basketball with down here, I hoop with. He's like, I said, oh, wow. So I walked up to him and we really, really down to earth. I took a picture with him and everything, man. So, you know, really,
Oh
really cool
well,
dude, man. Yeah.
that's good. That's good. You should post it, man.
Yeah. Let me
Post
see
a
if I
picture
yeah,
on
let
your
me
that should be on your thumbnail, man.
nah.
Nah,
Yeah, I told them about the show too, but I was like, don't shout it out. I want to build this thing organically. I don't want nobody saying like, oh man, BK and Wild Hoops is really successful because Mike Brown shouted you out. Like, nah,
ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody need help everywhere. I
nah,
mean,
I don't I want to
shit,
do I want it as hard as possible, man. I don't want it easy, man.
ain't nothing easy. Even meeting somebody, you never know. It could be your chance to blow. So don't never underestimate a little bit of help. It's not
Yeah.
like he's sitting there and and asking people and directing people to come in here, giving a shout out ain't nothing.
Yeah,
But
that's true too.
it's not wrong with that. But as far as back to the Nets, I
Yeah.
would say this. Rebuild is necessary. We need to get AJ. I don't know about Boozer. He don't seem too he seemed too stiff for me. I don't know. He's nice, but he's not like a above the rim player
No, I like the fact that he could play with his back to the basket as well as be a face-up player. Like there's a couple of layers there.
Yeah. He got more skills than the Bonsi, but as far as
more skilled.
you think, I think he's more athletic. I don't think he's
No,
more
he has
skilled.
the ball handling and the tough shot. That's what makes AJ DeBonson so tough is the tough shot making. He makes tough shots, man, along with the skill, and hopefully I think they said AJ was 210 pounds. So
Yeah, I mean, all these players are small, man. I don't know all of these bruising guys y'all think about drafting. That's players that got to be in the league for a little while. Like, look at MB; he was skinny as hell coming out of fucking before he got in Kansas he was skinny, but I don't know what y'all expect. Like as far as a bruising team, that's gonna be hard to build. We more of a finesse team anyway that could switch. So you got to think about it like that.
Yeah, but like it depends too, man. Like if you're going to be finesse, then you have to be able to shoot the ball like crazy, man. You have to shoot like 40 something percent from the 3-point line, or less. If not, it's like playing 5-on-4 basketball or 5-on-3 basketball out there, man. So that's really yeah. All right, let me
Well,
see.
that's kind of hard.
I got the Mike Brown picture right here, man. Let me see.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can show it here. Let's see. Where is it at here? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? You know what? Let me use my Google Drive here to show it. Yeah,
but
yeah, something right there. Yeah, that was about a couple of hours ago, man. Yeah, really, really cool dude, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he towering over you, man.
Yeah.
See on top of your head, man.
Yeah, I'm up to his
You
jaw.
like 5'8"?
I'm 6 foot. He's like 6'5", man. 6'4", 6'5".
Shit.
Yeah. I'm like my head is up to his like chin right there. Yeah.
Word, she told him come coast the Nets, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So he was cool, man. We was like chopping it up for like a good 20 minutes though, man.
All right. At least I hope you gave him. You probably gave him. See, look. Now, if the Knicks start losing, it's your fault, man. You probably gave him bad luck, nigga. You probably gave him bad luck. Thank you for that, man. You gave him that Ben. You gave him the Ben Simmons sauce, man.
And you got Carl Anthony Towns that can't play no damn defense, man. He
Listen.
And he just
look,
I forgot to even mention in terms of Cat's decision making with the basketball, man. Like he's just like erratic at times. He can lose you a game or he can win you a game. It's just like
but that's most players. I mean, unless you're a super duper star, but even they not like.
You figure he would learn by now, man. Watch film. I mean, dude, like he'll drive the basketball. Someone will come over, slide like let's say slide under to take a charge, and he'll still keep going rather than just stopping or either pulling up or just passing it out to the corner shooter. So that's like a concern right there with him that he didn't really correct that for all these years. That you can't blame Tibbs on that. So I actually did I was actually
well, don't get it twisted. He's gotten better. He's
not consistent.
Yeah, but I mean he's not able. I don't even think that's out of his athletic ability to even move like that.
I'm just saying like that is unless he's gonna lose a massive amount of weight and then
Nah, then he would lose his strength. So
Yeah.
as far as that, he can't. It's either listen. Now they got stuff to cover it. Now they got what's the name off the bench? What's his name? Robinson, Mitchell Robinson. They got a little squad. I ain't gonna lie.
Cam
I'm
Thomas didn't
surprised
have
on
a
it.
bad game though, man. He had eight out of 13 from the field. Good efficiency numbers, 21 points.
He didn't, but once again, even his defense was pretty okay. You know what I mean? I like the double
No, not
teams
the
they
first
was
half.
coming.
They were getting Kevin Durant switched on to him, and
Oh, I didn't see the first half.
yeah, I was watching the first half of the game, and I started watching in the second quarter. Now I know they were like 10 something, 10-2. Was it like they put up 10, 12 points? Hold on, let me see if I can drop out of this real quick. There's an echo right there, man. He says Boozer reminds me of a slightly better Okafor. I need to see his game translate to the NBA. Yeah, most of these players do, man. Even AJ DeBosa is like 6'9", 210 pounds, man. You know.
AJ's system. You
Yeah.
think he's 6'9"? I think he like 6'7".
They say 6'9". You know, we gotta wait
Yeah,
till
but they said that about They said that about everybody. Then when the numbers come back, they really not that height. So
yeah, I gotta
he's
watch
6'9".
Darren Peterson. You know, I gotta see how he's gonna. Let's say if Ament Thompson's guarding him or Torrey Easton, like some of the like longer, like Jaden McDaniels, how he's gonna really play against those type of guys, man. You know, even like OG Anunoby, like guys who are like physical, strong. You got to have strength, man. You know, like if I'm a lot of these guys, managers or whatever, I'm saying like, listen, hit the damn weight room, man. Don't come into the NBA undersized. Yeah, because
No, but you can't. They can't do that because they're gonna mess up their skills. As far as they
yeah, but
gotta,
again, you can have all the skills you want, man. But like,
but
you know,
you can't build weight like gradually like that. You got to take it gradually. You can't just build it up fast because then you're gonna have
no,
to
I mean,
learn how to play with
Claxton,
the weight.
Claxton's been in the league like almost 6-7 years now, man. He hasn't
But
really
that's
changed.
not. But you gotta understand, some people is like that in real life. They can't gain weight like that. Like they can't put on massive weight. There's some people
Yeah.
that's naturally skinny,
No,
but
well,
they
no,
strong.
what's his name? Paulo Banchero just came. He came in. He came in like with an NBA body. When they say NBA body, I mean
Yeah,
that's like being
yeah,
able
but
to
KD didn't come in.
contact.
KD didn't come in. KD don't got an NBA body.
He's 240 pounds.
Yeah, but he
He
don't.
looks skinny. You would think he's like 210, 215, but
But
he
he don't
weighs
have a.
240.
He don't. He weighs, but he don't have an NBA body.
But you still
Like,
can't
bro,
push him around like that. You know, he could put up resistance, you know, physically somewhat.
I
I
mean, you
mean,
can't say you can't push him around because Tucker was pushing him around in our playoff series. He was letting him get rough with him and all of that. He couldn't
he
do
was
nothing.
but didn't he score like 50 something points in that game? He was still torturing him.
No, that was before they put him on him. After that, he ain't score. He couldn't get it off. He was just he was all in his head. Like,
Yeah, that's one of the things about Kevin Durant. Like if you put like a Kawhi on him, he doesn't really have like the physicality to really push through those guys. You know, yeah, I agree with you there. That's true.
yeah. So I mean,
That's why I got LeBron over KD. You know, because like LeBron's 260 and could
yeah,
post
but
up.
look, you see
Still do that
LeBron.
contact.
LeBron is making his team worse right now. Ever since he came back, the Lakers been on the
Nah,
spiral down.
man. What's his name? Austin Reeves has a.
Nah, Austin
You
Reed,
gotta look at the
you
rest of the
can't.
roster. Like they have too many deficiencies offensively,
All
and
right,
then
but
too many
LeBron don't even play
deficiencies
defense though.
defensively.
So,
Like
Le-
Vando can't like give you offense. He can give you defense, but he can't give you offense. What's
but
his name?
LeBron don't
The
even
person,
play
DeAndre
defense
Ayton,
though.
he gives you offense, but he doesn't give you no defense, man. It has to be a balance there. There's no balance.
LeBron,
Austin Reeves, he gives you offense, and that's only if the referees are really giving him those whistles. If not, you know, he's just like Reed Shepard out there. You saw how Reed Shepard was going against some of our guys today. He can't play through physicality like that, you
yeah, he
know?
can't.
Yeah. So he can't. You think he's gonna finish on like a Jaden McDaniels like that, you know?
Nah,
Exactly.
I agree
So
with you somewhat, but
defensively, same thing with Luka. We talked about this the other day. You know, Good offensive player, horrible defensive player. You can't put that all on LeBron right there, man. You look at the rest of the bench, unproven guys, who has offensive and defensive limitations.
But they gotta let LeBron walk so they could just that extra money they could fucking build a better team around Luca. Because even like the Mavericks built a better team around Luca than the
Yeah,
Lakers did.
everyone makes a good point. Even Reed Shepard is a better. Yeah, exactly. Reed Shepard actually plays. Not that he's a lockdown defender, but he actually plays passing lanes. He gets
But
steals.
he had to learn though. He didn't come out like that. People thought he was a bust. As
Who?
far as that, Reed Shepard.
No, it's really again because you gotta look at like
And
the
matter of
actual
fact, and you gotta credit Ime Udoka for implementing that, so
yeah. Yeah,
it's not
Reed
like he
Shepard is
just
his size. Like you need to be
yeah.
Steph Curry. If you're gonna be Reed Shepard, you need to be Steph Curry, like shooting 40-something% from the 3-point line. That's the only way you're gonna be able to really like survive, man. Yeah,
There's other ways.
yeah,
What
that's the
up,
only way
Claude
you're gonna be able
Smith?
to survive out there. Unless they like run ball screens for him and he can get like let's say a big switched on to him. But you saw it with Danny. I mean, they got Danny Wolf switched on to Reed Shepard and he couldn't get by him. And you think you look at Danny
That's
Wolf,
what I
you think,
said, and that's why I was like, I don't understand why I think Danny Wolf is ready right now. He can't even take advantage of his matchups most of
well,
the
I
night.
mean, he did. No, he does. He
He
actually
he
passes
does
the
and he
ball.
don't.
They don't really
Listen,
give him. They don't put him
I'm
in the
not saying
right
he
situation.
don't, but he's not consistent.
Well, you got to look at it too, man. A lot of guys on this team right now are playing like what's his name? Noah Clowney's playing for a contract, man. He's not trying to play no damn
Nah, he's not.
basketball.
He still got another
He's
year
trying to stay
left.
in the league. Cam Thomas is another one. Like he needs to actually
Cam
put
Thomas,
up
yeah, we know
numbers.
about Cam Thomas, but as far as that goes, I think he coming to the realization that he's not gonna get max money. So as far as that goes, and I ain't gonna lie, Daron Sharp he's a nice piece to pick up.
Yeah, I would keep him. Like
You would keep
like
him.
you saw
He's
him on the.
undersized though, but I
Yeah,
don't. That's
that's
the
the
only
thing. Yeah,
thing.
he's undersized, and he can't move laterally as much. You figure that was something he will work on, and then
Yeah.
if he can't, like I said, he needs to be able to shoot some threes. Yeah, exactly. Player one made a good point, man. Like Mike,
What?
that's why he was laughing when I said that about Cat.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I
He
told
didn't
you you
respond
can't.
back to me. He
You
was
could
like,
do
"Hey, you
so
asked a lot of
much.
questions." I was just chuckling at him, man.
That's why it's team
I really meant,
basketball.
I meant to ask him. I'm like, dude, like you gotta like get it, like Cat. You need to watch some film, man, and
Yeah, I
sit his
don't.
ass
That's why
down.
I'll be wondering. I'm like, what do you expect these players to turn in? It's a team basketball. Like they got players for that. Cavs are offensive juggernaut. They got McHale for defense. They got OG for defense. They got Robinson off the bench for defense.
I also asked him about the San Antonio game too. I said, "What happened with the San
All
Antonio game?" And he was laughing. He was like, "Hey man, we lost. We can't win them all." I said, "Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just laughing when I say. I said, I'm just messing with you, man. I be messing with the Knicks fans. Like my boy, I was like, yo, what happened? He didn't respond back to me. I said, what happened with the Spurs, man?
You told him you was a Nets fan?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
told him I'm the Nets fan. Yeah,
Oh, that's what's up.
yeah.
He ain't make a joke about it or nothing?
No, no, no. I told him I cover the Knicks too. I said since I met you, I said I'm gonna cover more. I'm gonna cover more Knicks because I did a video about him on my other channel where Matt Barnes was talking trash about him, and that was like 2 months ago when he first got. No, 3 months ago longer than that. 6 months ago when he first got the job. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yo, Ivan, what's good, man?
Yo, what's good, man? I didn't
Hey, what
get
up,
your
Ivan?
Happy New
yo,
Year,
what's
man.
good, AP?
Happy
Happy
New
New
Yo,
Year's,
where
Year's.
you at,
man.
man? Like, what the hell,
Yeah, I'm
man?
about to say, word. This nigga
Yo,
Ivan in the building.
happy New Year's, man. Good conversation. I
Happy New
do
Year.
agree with AP as always. He's always coming in with facts, BK.
You already know it.
With
Good
Danny
luck.
Wolf, right? I think the hype was, remember, he's not on scouting reports. So now when people are starting to read him more, you see we always get hype with the new toy. You know what I mean? We gotta
Yep.
wait. I do like Clowney development though. I love it's a lot of good prospects, right? That we could build on. Don't get me wrong. I think Danny Wolf could be. He is 7 foot. He moves pretty well, but this what happens when we overhype on things. But I do like the roster we have, and unfortunately, I don't think. Hopefully, we can build on some of them, man. I do like our team though. Um,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie.
Now,
I like our
do you
size
now
too.
Jonathan he scurried out of here, man. But do you agree with Jonathan saying that we should tear the whole team down, trade everyone, in hopes of actually getting
Man, this is why I don't like you. Feel me? John do know when it comes to basketball. John know the nuance better than me when it goes to adding these people. Building off the draft and stuff like that. But personally, I don't want MPJ is still very young. The way he's hooping, bro, he's man. Look at the way he can hoop. How can
Mhm.
he playing like I feel like he playing all-star level. I don't
yeah.
think you can find like he's a plug and go. He's not gonna affect your offense. He's tall. He got height. He moves very well.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Um,
ways you can utilize him from an
ex-
offensive perspective. Yeah,
exactly. And let's keep it
Mhm.
a stack. It wasn't for him, we wouldn't win those couple games we had.
yeah.
Nope.
So
Now,
it
according to DJ, man, he's like, well, I mean, those are teams that either had injuries, and I said, listen,
it's a
win is a
win.
win, bro.
Listen, but we was the worst team preseason hype. We was the worst team coming out of the preseason. So
Hey,
as far as like everything else, we doing pretty okay.
and we gotta understand too. He's coming from a position of being fourth man or third. I would say fourth man.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
fourth
fourth
man.
option.
For option, yeah. So we gotta understand the way he's playing. I remember he had a conversation with Trey Young, and Trey Young even admitted he was like, yeah, he shoot better than me. Yo, MPJ can fucking shoot, son.
Yeah,
These are
Yeah,
bad fucking
he
shots
could
he's
shoot.
taking.
You know what's crazy? He could shoot off balance too. Like he could
It,
shoot in
it,
any type of
bro,
angle.
that shit don't even look real. So I was like, bro, this shit looks retarded, bro.
that's
I
the
know a
Yeah,
lot of
thing.
well,
motherfuckers say
He's
that, like,
6'11", so you can get
yeah,
him like you could put him in a situation where you get a smaller player switched on to him. Now that actually causes like the defense to like bring help. So let's
yeah.
say
mhm.
Anthony Simons, someone that's really undersized, or like let's say Reed Shepard was out there. You can get him switched on to like a Michael Porter Jr. Now
Put
you got to send help, and that can give other
it,
guys like wide open looks right there, man.
exactly. And like, I gotta keep it, even though we know Durant is a better offensive player, right? But man, MPJ just as good when it comes to shooting threes. Of course,
Yeah.
Durant is better, but
Huh?
MPJ threes is just, bro. It's
You
on a
know what it
different
is
level.
that Jonathan just looks at the aesthetics. Oh, he's not a a crafty ball handler. Like he doesn't
Yeah, I
have
agree.
like that Kobe like what's the let me see what I'm trying to say over here, man. Let me think of a
I
player.
don't even think. I
Oh,
just think he just
let's say
like.
Klay Cunningham tight or Shea in terms of the ball handling or making someone fall. I think Jonathan falls into that territory. But like in terms of fundamentals, man, that's the main
Bro,
thing that really
he can
matters.
literally does. Of course, he's not no Curry, but he literally can does anything like Curry can do, bro. Like off the
Yeah,
dribble, he's a bad man
Yeah.
off the ball. He's a
Yeah, and he's
bad
and, he, and,
man
and he's putting the ball on the floor too, and they
too.
actually able to finish, man.
Exactly.
And I was
exactly.
shocked.
Ex-
I said
ex-
that dunk in that Golden State Warriors game. I had to stand up. I stood up. I was sitting on the couch.
bro,
I'm like,
me
oh, shit. I'm
too.
like, what? I didn't
Yo,
know
me
MPJ could do this. Oh,
Yo,
like
me
with the left
too.
hand.
Yeah.
He is a tap. They say they was comparing him to Durant and Paul George when he was hurt in college.
Yeah,
So before he
yeah,
got
and
that
those
injury,
guys are like better ball handlers than like MPJ.
of course.
But in terms of like scoring, yeah, I mean,
Man,
I
he's there,
definitely
bro.
see it.
He's a better 3-point shooter than Durant. Durant just an all around better offensive player, hands
Yeah,
down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fact.
like yo, yeah. So and I always wanted to say, what else? Clowney, I like Clowney development to me has just been, bro. I don't know whoever's his training coach, keep doing what you're doing. Um, yeah. So keep doing what he's doing. Like Wolf and we got Wolf. Got to wait for a while. We got to wait till they develop. But I like potential. I like the potential I see. I ain't gonna lie. Even though we've
yeah.
been, I love what I see so far. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
and
lie.
if you're a free agent, I don't know who they get next year. Let me look at this list again. Um, Yeah, I'm coming to Brooklyn, man. I'll definitely want to play alongside Michael Porter Jr., man. Definitely,
Oh
man.
man, yeah, yeah. I would not
Yeah,
want to
he,
trade. I don't want to trade. Who can you get that's just
thank you.
you got to
You
develop
not,
to make a
yeah.
MPJ. You got to
That shit
develop a
would
player.
take too long. I mean,
Yep,
John, I don't know what John be. He just want to
No, I
break
mean
it
you get a
down to the
couple of good
crust.
free agents. Let me. What's the list?
But what free agents? What free agents? You tell me. And without,
Um,
especially without overpaying. First of all, we won that. We won that trade, that Cam Johnson trade.
absolutely.
We
oh
won
yeah,
that,
definitely, man. Definitely,
and we
man.
got a first round future pick.
Because
So,
they were looking at MPJ as this is like a straight salary dump, and I'm like, listen,
yep.
I don't know. Shooting is extremely valuable, man.
You're right, right.
Um,
Hmm.
Your point, BK. The crazy part is MPJ playing style let these rookies develop too. His
Yep.
playing style don't get in the way. Cam Thomas now, y'all know I love me some Cam, but
Yep.
his playing style gets in the way
Yeah, I
of
agree.
the
And I
rookies
like
that
Cam
develop.
Thomas.
no, I
Yeah,
mean he wasn't like totally bad out there, other than that fourth quarter where he held on to the ball too long, and like I was explaining. But like his production, his efficiency really wasn't that bad. It was just defensively. I mean, he was getting burned, man. And this is what I was saying. Like on every single possession, right? That they can come and like target Cam Thomas, like every possession, like they were doing earlier.
Yeah.
They were every
yeah.
single possession. Now, can Cam Thomas, on the other hand, really kind of make them pay for that, right? But he's just like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
he was
yeah.
like a bigger,
I
stronger,
get
more
what you
athletic
say.
guy,
Yeah,
yeah, but like he
I
has
get
to
what you
rely on
say.
his 3-point shot or shooting to really.
Yeah. So even I think with Jordy, bringing Cam off the bench because we knew he had a lot of great six man, right? We had Jamal
Hmm.
Crawford, we had Manu Ginobili, which could be a lot of the time Jamal Crawford was actually better than some of the starters. So I feel like
Yep.
even like I said, Cam Thomas coming off the bench, that's not a problem. I wouldn't. You can't find like we got to keep it a stack, man. Cam Thomas scoring paralysis don't come too often like that, bro.
Yeah, definitely don't.
It just doesn't. Do he have some weakness on defense? I gotta admit, absolutely. His height is also, his height is a big problem. So we get that. But
Oh,
when
give
it
me like
goes to
3 minutes.
scoring, man, I'm telling you, nobody want to stand in front of Cam Thomas when it comes to even guarding him. Draymond Green, if you saw the Warrior game, they're like, nah, we're not even gonna. They double teamed him. That's how much
Yeah.
they respected.
Well,
Yeah, they
a
was
lot of
trapping him.
times, a
Yeah,
lot of times you're getting double teamed because you're not a good passer. Like you don't know how to make the right read. Like I
Nah,
saw,
but they're not gonna
no,
double team a person that can't
yeah,
score though.
they did with Claxton in that
exactly.
Warriors game. I mean, in that fourth quarter, he held on to the ball too long, and I'm like, dude, like pass, man. You got three guys
No,
on you. You
No,
know,
no.
they
so
So
only
yeah, they're not gonna because okay. So when first Cam Thomas came back, we saw him hit a 30 piece and stuff like that. So like AP was saying, they're not double teaming because he can't pass, bro. They double teaming because they don't want him to get warmed up. He's
well,
like a microwave. Like yo, it doesn't take Cam too much
yeah,
to
he was
warm
doing
up.
well. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
yeah.
it
Jordy
don't take
pulled
it.
him for like one mistake. I said, dude, this is one mistake. Let him play like
Nah,
one.
he was making multiple mistakes though.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, okay. I mean, other than him getting targeted, like especially in the Golden State Warrior game, like you see how quickly like guys get 3-point shots up. I mean, you have to have the foot speed athletically to get out there on the 3-point line, scramble and get those guys up the 3-point line. So that was one of the things that's
yeah,
another thing
yeah,
weakness about Cam Thomas is really more the lack of lateral foot movement, right? Like if he
Hmm.
was like a Davion Mitchell, where he could slide his feet and disrupt things, so he just doesn't do that, man. And
yeah.
then bigger
But
guys can actually really.
this what I'm thinking though, because the of course we not no Spurs because we don't got no Wemby. But we gotta think about it, bro. We was competing with the Warriors, man, until everybody started making the mistake at the very end. And this team is for real though. Yeah, Ken Thomas got some problems, but damn near all of them do. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
for a bottom team, we competing against the top teams at least.
yeah, I
I mean,
like
now
what
we
we,
can't pull it out in a fourth or third quarter,
Well,
but we still
so Danny
yeah,
Wolf I don't think was utilized properly today.
Yeah, he wasn't.
There needs to be like an offensive identity out there. The ball needs to be in his hands, man. They need to run their offense to him.
No,
And
the issue is MPJ wasn't on the first team out there. I don't know what type of starting lineup they put out there. That was like a tanking lineup because who the hell they had starting? We ain't had no point guard. Danny
hold on,
Wolf started.
we got a super chat over here from Yankee NY28. He's Happy New Year's, BKNY. Who do you like coming out of college this year, and who do you want the next draft ahead of the top 5 pick? Well, definitely the prize is definitely AJ DeBonster. I would say secondly would be Cameron Boozer. Third, I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta look at Darren Peterson and see if he has the actual physicality to really play in the NBA. And then there's the other guys, Nate Ament. I did a video on him. Again, he's a power forward, 200 something pounds. He has to develop there physically. But yeah, definitely Darren Peterson. Kareem Lopez is another one. You know, we gotta look at these guys over here. I'm gonna start looking more towards like the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th picks. You know, that's just like
Yeah,
if I'm
top
going to
10, top 10.
actually lose the game. Yeah, but thanks for the super chat there, man. Happy New Year's to you, man. Yeah,
Happy New Year, bro. Appreciate
Happy New Year's.
that's dope.
yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Yankee.
what was
And
the starting lineup? I didn't get to watch the Rocket. What was the starting
the
lineup?
starting lineup was, well, I gotta check this shit
It's
out.
right
What
here.
the fuck
I
was
got it
it?
on
All
screen.
right,
I got it
go
on screen. Zaire, Noah Clowney, Danny Wolf, Nick Claxton, and Drake Powell, man.
Oh yeah, that's a
So
disaster. That's an easy loss. I mean, sure I could bring my
ahead.
daughter team out there and dominate them.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think they
that's
should have
just
probably started Cam Thomas really to give you some more offense
offense. Yeah,
out
that's
there.
come on. I didn't even need to
Um,
watch that. Who gonna bring the offense?
and
There's
remember,
no offense.
Diego didn't play either, right? So his shooting was actually missed. Um, his shooting was actually missed. I want to see him play as much as possible, so he can get used to the physicality of the NBA, and that'll like get him to go in
See,
there
this
and
is this
hit
is
the
what I'm
weight room and
saying.
get stronger.
See, BK Hoop, this is what I'm talking about with our team, right? When it goes to Cam Thomas, right? You see the starting five lineup. Who can get you a bucket like Cam Thomas?
Yeah,
He's so
nobody.
Yeah,
yeah.
but again, if it's
That's
that's all. If it's like his jump shot is falling, if it's not falling, then that means
But I
he's
mean, that's
driving
with
to the
anybody.
rim.
That's
that's
with
for anybody.
MPJ too.
Yeah,
That's with
exactly.
MPJ too. If his jump shot ain't falling, then we losing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, but
So,
I
but the
mean,
thing is, this is what I'm saying though, BK Hoops. Cam Thomas got the ability. Yeah, like I said, kid is like I get what you say with IQ, cause he's tunnel vision, but the best offensive players typically are. But when you look at when it comes to that, right? When these people can't be like, hey man, if your pick and roll ain't working, you're setting up they're doing plays ain't working. Cam Thomas could get you a bucket. That's why I be telling people, yeah, does he have weaknesses? I gotta keep. I've been watching Cam Thomas. I gotta be honest with some people takes, but his strengths is needed in the
no, hold on,
NBA,
hold on, hold
bro.
on. No, I get what you're saying, but that's if only his jump shot is falling, and it depends on the matchup too. But if you have Torrey Easton and what's his name over here, Amen Thompson guarding Cam, he doesn't have the athletic ability like
But
the
this
strength
one,
to
this one,
finish over those guys.
yeah, I get what you say. But look. Even when it goes to scheme, let's say Amen Thompson is on him, right? That means one less player that Lem Thompson ain't guarding either. So sometimes you can use good players just as schemes to
Well,
get a
no,
better
that
player to
depends
guard
on
them.
who. And now that only works if you have like a Michael Porter Jr. there.
Yeah,
Like
I
if he's
agree.
going to
I
score with
agree.
Cam Thomas, then that's someone
Right.
that's someone they
That's what
actually
I'm
have to worry
saying.
about.
That's what I'm saying. BK is all about matchups, but you need that offensive player. Because Cam
Yeah.
Thomas is, Cam Thomas is, now I'm not saying because we know Donovan Mitchell, right? We know he's on another level, but Cam Thomas is that skill set. Like, Donovan Mitchell, what else?
No, 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 no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold
I
on.
mean, like, type that could get you a bucket. We got to
No, no.
set him in.
The thing is with Donovan Mitchell is that he can actually dunk on centers. He could play through contact, man. Cam is not dunking on no center. Donovan Mitchell could.
Yeah, he Cam ain't dunking, but Cam is definitely scoring, bro. Like he could get you a little, He could get a jump shot, bro. Shooting is
That's
easy
what
for
I'm
him.
saying. But your jump shot is not going to be falling every single game, man. This is like the fourth or fifth game in a row that I've seen Cam Thomas struggle really against like physical teams. Now, Cam Thomas scored 21 points. A lot of that was shooting, but like again, your shot is not going to be falling all the time. You have to really get to the basket and get some buckets. And you got like a Jonathan Isaac standing there or Jaden McDaniels. Like I've seen Donovan Mitchell be able to like explode through the contact with those guys, play through the physicality of a Houston Rockets team and still score. Cam can't do that, man. He just can't.
Yeah, but this what I'm saying, because you're right with Donovan Mitchell dunking, but can be giving Donovan Mitchell. He can keep up with him, bro, when it goes to the offense. Let's be keeping it a stack, bro. Ken Thomas is him when it goes to offense, bro. You just got to everything else. I'll give you that, but when it
And
goes to
yeah, then the
offense,
referees too. The referees aren't calling like ticky tack fouls. And remember, sometimes a lot of times they hand check you, so they can really steer you. Like you
yeah,
got to be able to play through the hand check. And
yeah, but
they're not
I
going to
get
call
that.
every single
Yeah,
hand check.
I get that. So Ken Thomas hamstrings, it is a concern when it comes to that. But even when it goes to physical, we just gotta keep it a stack, man. Ken Thomas is just a bucket, bro. It's just like it's effortless, like for him, and that's something that not nobody in the Brooklyn Nets could do. I don't even
Now,
think
I mean,
nobody. Hold on, real quick, real quick.
they have
I
to
don't
put
think,
him
real
in.
quick,
They have to
BK.
put
I want to
Cam
say this. I want to
Thomas.
say this. There's nobody in the Rockets that can do, except for of course Durant does it 10 times better. But there's nobody in the Rockets that besides Durant can do what Ken Thomas does either. That's what I'm saying. Like Ken Thomas player, it's unique, bro. We gotta be honest. We just gotta be
Now,
honest.
listen, I was. If y'all go watch my earlier videos, I was a huge Cam Thomas fan. Um, and just the more, and I went on to Brian Scalabrini's show, and I was arguing with him like when he had those back-to-back those triple 40-point games. But the more I watch other players, the shades, like you look at Jalen Wilson, it's also the defense too. Look how Jalen Williams on OKC guards, man. And look how Cam Thomas guards. He just doesn't play no defense. There's a physicality to those guys, man, and
Yeah,
I
but you,
just like I said with
we
Cam
can move
Thomas,
on
you
to
gotta you gotta match physicality with physicality, and he just doesn't. He
yeah,
can't do it.
yeah. We can just agree to disagree. But what other players, y'all? Zaire Williams. I think when I look at our lineup, we got great defenders, right? With this lineup, but we got no look. It's just yeah. We was meant to get cooked. I don't think it's nothing nobody could do too. Cause the more I look at Wolf, can Wolf even like create his own shot like
Yeah,
that?
he can create his own shots, man. I mean, he can hit threes.
Yeah.
Big centers do not want to go out there on the 3-point line and guard shooters. So there you actually have an advantage right there. So Danny Wolf is going to actually get like high percentage looks from the 3-point line if you put him at that 4 or 5 position. Now, if he starts hitting threes consistently, now you have to get smaller
See,
players to go
this
out there and
what.
get him off the 3-point line. Then Danny Wolf could use his size, and
Yeah, yeah.
against those smaller guys. So Danny Wolf, he's just not being utilized properly by Jordi Fernandez, though.
See, with Danny Wolf, while I be looking at his game, he gives me like he's a great passer. He's good in the driving lanes, and he's a good 3-point shooter. But I don't think he can break somebody off the dribble. I
He
don't.
can. You see his
I don't.
handles? You crazy?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yo, I've never seen a 7-footer with handles like that.
He got
That
handles,
is
but
I'm like, his handles is insane. I'm like, he's a really, really excellent
yeah,
ball. He doesn't look down when he's dribbling the ball. I mean, he's an excellent
he
ball
got some
handler,
good
man.
post move, but I don't think he got post move too. But I don't think he can break somebody down. BK,
Yeah, he can.
I don't think so.
A slower, like, let me see. Let me think. Let's say Dayron was guarding him in practice, right? You think Dayron can guard Danny Wolf on the perimeter?
Yeah,
He took Kevin Durant to the hole and finished on him.
you got
Yeah,
the
I mean
highlights.
his handles is actually really elite. And then he understands if the defense collapse on him, he reads the whole floor. He knows where everybody is,
Yeah,
and he
he's a
looks
great.
for the setters.
I think he's a great passer.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I think he's a great passer. He's
he
a
has a
great
good
shooter,
first
but
step. He's not slow
yeah,
footed or anything.
he got a great quick first step. I don't like. You don't understand why I say I don't think he can break somebody off. I don't think he can break somebody off the dribble. I don't give you a midi or something like that.
Well, if he's
Three
listen,
way
if
score.
you can hit
No.
threes, you know, and you can go to the rim like straight line to the basket. Like, yeah, you can start breaking guys down, man. Because all you got to do is get bigger guys to move.
But
That's
that's
the
what I'm
main thing.
saying. Yeah. I'm just saying you don't got like breaking got like I feel like breaking somebody down is also having a midi with it
You
too.
don't really. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. is not doing all that. You don't need to. You don't really need to do that because you have 24 seconds on the shot clock, man.
But
A lot of times you
yeah,
don't have time to really break anybody down. It's really like either like ball movements,
yeah,
cuts, and straight line drives, man.
yeah.
You know, all
MPJ,
that breaking down stuff that doesn't work, and that doesn't really work in the NBA with the shot clock.
Yeah, MPJ, I see he just don't miss. I see him
If
hit threes.
if
So
you're
he's a
talking
pretty
about
great scorer though.
if you go to like TNC League, Ballless Life, off the dribble, that works right there, man. Like you can like start breaking guys down, but like when you have a 24-second shot clock, I mean, you don't really have time for all that. The ball needs to actually move.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Durant breaks people down though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, thank you, man. Porter's
Tatum.
just being emotional, man. I don't know if that's just a white thing. Oh, all right. All right, hold on. All right, let me wrap this up. I gotta go watch my daughter until
Okay.
she goes to sleep. But I'll try to be back on tonight at like 1 o'clock in the morning after Power tonight. Power's coming on tonight, and definitely when that drops, I'll definitely be watching that, man. All right, so yeah, definitely great stream, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Happy New Year's to you guys, and share the show. Yeah, Claude, man, listen, you got to keep the emotions out of it, man. I love you. You're a valuable contributor to the show, but you got to keep the emotions out of it, keep the race out of it, man. This is all about basketball, All right. Peace out, y'all.